Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Lady Day and this is the Healing Butterfly. Today's reading, oh goodness, is about this divine twin flame union. There's a lot of unions. Some are false, obviously, and some are true, obviously. Thank you all for stopping by. I so appreciate even just seeing my views go up is like, what? So I appreciate y'all stopping by and just watching the videos, your likes, sharing it, subscribing to the channel. I appreciate all of it. First, let me just put a disclaimer out there that I apologize for any trigger warnings. This particular channel right here, the Healing Butterfly, is just that. It is about healing. It is about that butterfly progression. It's about wrapping yourself in a cocoon of love, of self-love, external love, healing, facing your shadow work, and being birthed into a butterfly. It is not an easy process. But this channel here is not going to be an easy channel. You're going to have to be willing to look at yourself in the mirror and really be ready for change. If you really want to manifest this abundant life, you really have to let go of things that are pulling you down and waiting and anchoring you where you're at, okay? I don't know who needed that, but somebody needed that. So right here, right now, I'm just going to give this disclaimer. I'll probably end up putting it on like my description page or something, where I don't mean to trigger people, but I do mean to trigger your healing. Somebody's hollering already. You hear them hollering outside? Again, I'm here for it. I'm here for all the hollering, because I'm going to love you down to your holler turns into a whisper that says, you know what? I need to heal. So we're going to move forward. This particular reading is for the divine feminines and the divine masculines. I want spirit to just be able to take over. No more separate readings is what I was told after I did my morning readings. It was something about each party needing to speak what they needed to speak. So please, by all means, stop by and see the separate truths and thoughts for the divine feminine and divine masculines. But outside of that, this is what I'm going to call it. They told me to call it the ugly truth. So this is just getting down to brass tacks about this particular connection. Again, I appreciate all of your time, your energy, and your support. Please like the videos, subscribe to the channel, all that cool stuff. Only take what resonates, okay? Don't try to take a storyline that's not yours. If like one of the readers that I absolutely love to watch, Bella, Empress Bella, she says that if you know you ain't, if you're not in that age range to be, you know, pregnant again, or you know that you got your tubes burnt, clipped, and thrown in the trash, then, not thrown in the trash, but you get what I'm saying, burnt, clipped, and moved on, then you know that that pregnancy line is not your line, okay? So only apply what needs to, because right about now I think people are making decisions based on a lot of false information, misinformation, or trying to apply situations and scenarios, whether you watched her or not, to their lives. You may be watching other people's lives trying to put that scenario in your life. That's not your life, that's someone else's, okay? So let's get right into it. I don't want to belabor us any further. We're going to get some overall energy from the Moonology deck, because it has been definitely on point. Also pay attention to the moon cycles as well. Make sure you're sending out the right energies and doing the right things at the right time for the maximum result, okay? So overall, may I have two cards, please, Spirit? Two cards about this twin flame union. What are the two cards right now? Highest messages about this twin flame union. Two cards, please, Spirit. Ooh, excuse me, got the hiccups. Okay, thank you. Bottom of the deck is your hard work is paying off, and if I'm not mistaken, the divine feminines got this exact card. And that is new moon in Capricorn. A personal issue reaches resolution. So full moon in Cancer, you could be a Cancer, possibly. And emotions are running, yes, they are. High, high. Super moon, high. Like either someone, I don't know what it is, but this energy has not left. Every morning I wake up, I hear something different. So to give you the songs, wow, all that glitters, somebody's still in an illusion, not ready to go the distance. The songs that I got from the divine masculines is Don't Take Your Love Away by Avant. The songs that I got from the divine feminines, because they're all kind of in like almost like 3 or 4 different pockets of groups. One was Freakum Dress. Another song was, I think it's We Like to Party by Beyonce. Freakum Dress also by Beyonce. And then Energy by Carrie Hilson. So some people are like, you know what, I'm going to enjoy my summer with my people. We going to party. We going to bullshit. We going to have a good time. It's not so much like I'm going out there hot girl summer. It's just like I'm a party and enjoy my life. The second group is like freakum dress. I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna do me then. You know what I mean? I'm gonna flirt. I'm gonna find someone else. I'm gonna move forward. And then the third energy is energy. I think is what it's called by Carrie Hilson. Like you're taking all my energy. You're this is too heavy. Like this should not be like this. Like why are you stealing all this energy from me? Like I thought this was supposed to be a positive thing to come into union. You know, so that's the 3 pockets of females that I have. Hopefully y'all fit into one of those because that's the only 3 pockets that I have of energy for the feminines. But there's one song for all masculines, which is Don't Take Your Love Away by Avant. So now we're going to get into actually asking the questions that Spirit has already given to me. So the first one is, why is the divine pressing for this union between you and this person? Why are you pressing for this union, divine source? Why are you pressing for this union? Thank you. 2. Okay, cool. I'll take one more card. Why are you pressing for this union? Thank you. One more card. Thank you. Soulmates. Serendipity. Here and now. Clean it up. Yep. There's a community that needs to be birthed from this union. Something, I feel like it's something that's going to take away the chaos, something that's going to move away from the chaos and conflict I'm hearing in unions in your families or in unions for the future. There's something more. It's like you're taking away the chaos and conflict in the bloodline. That's what I'm seeing. You get what I'm saying? Maybe in your bloodline, there's a lot of like, and I don't mean this in any mean way. There might be a lot of cheating. There might be a lot of, faking it for people. You know what I mean? Like behind closed doors, my parents don't even like each other. They argue and this, that, and the first. But when we go to barbecues, you would think they are like the ideal couple. It's like having these falsehoods of love and union, creating these generational, not knowing how to love, not knowing how to give love, not sure how to hug, like the things that you're healing now, you're taking that out of your bloodline. You get what I'm saying? Let's move on. What should the divine masculines do, Spirit, for this union? That's been so clear. 2 more cards, please. What should the divine masculines do at this time, Spirit? Thank you. Divine masculines, what should they do at this time? Thank you. Bottom of the deck is peace. Right. We have message in a bottle. I'm sorry, let me get a little closer. Message in a bottle, which I'm pretty sure y'all have seen if you've been watching tarot. If not, yes, it's you that needs to reach out. Blessed. To move on to that. Blessed. This is 22, by the way. Blessed, and then round and round. So it's clear that there's definitely a message that needs to be sent out to your divine partner, your divine feminine energy. Again, I know we have same-sex couples, so take the energies as they need to be. I don't know if you use the title, you're the man and I'm the woman, yada yada. That's between you and your bedroom. What I'm talking about is your energy, okay? This is the divine masculine. There's something about you needing to send this message, something about you knowing that this is a blessed union, but you keep going around and around in your head. And I feel like there's this, was it real? Is it real? Can this really be mine? Am I really going to be blessed? Will I be a good father? Will I be a good husband? How am I going to be able to? I still like to do this. I still like to do that. There's like all this extra BS that like makes no sense. I'm gonna be honest. Like Spirit is like this. Half the stuff that you're bringing up, like she likes Miracle Whip and I like mayonnaise. Like what you talking about? Like you serious? Are you serious? Like she like green beans and I like collard greens. Like okay, so make a pot of both. You know what I mean? Like it just feels like there's some things that like is this Go the distance towards what? The person that brings you peace. Because I keep saying this and I'm going to keep saying it until y'all get it. Is that I feel like the divine masculines are in between. Is this my person or is this not? Or maybe you have multiple people, 2 or more people that you're wondering which one of them is. Someone is definitely trying to pretend that they're someone they're not. All that glitters. Exactly. All that glitters is not gold. So take it another way. The grass is not greener on the other side. And there's a tower moment, regeneration. If the tower moment has not happened, which I believe that it has, and I'm talking about some of you have had, I'm hearing domino effects. So some of you have had multiple towers happen. Multiple things that you tried to grow have not resulted in anything. You tried to get a number, that person gave you the wrong number. You tried to go date this person, and oops, you found out that they have a whole man, and they're like, oh no, I just wanted to go on a date and just have, like, you had a wonderful night, a wonderful weekend with someone, and then on Sunday afternoon, she's like, oh yeah, by the way, this was just a weekend thing. I got to go back to my regular life. Like, whatever it is, it's like whatever you tried to plant, it's not. And you know that it's time to go. What's behind that tick-tock? It's time to go. There's a change in the wind. Oh, love, stop making a fool of me. What is that? Yeah. Yes, silly of me. Yeah, silly of me to think that Silly by, was it Denise Williams or something like that? That's okay, and we're about to go into divine. I'm about to say, where'd that come from? Because we're about to go into the divine feminines, what they should do. So that's another song for the divine feminines. I'm going to make sure I put all these down in the description box as well. Who was that? Silly. And I think I'm hearing, and Monica, somebody said, and Monica, Misty Blue. So if that was you, thank you, sis, and or Mister, for throwing that out there, because it sounded like somebody on here that's tuning in that told me, don't forget Misty Blue. So yeah, the original, I think, is by like Denise Williams or something like that. I have to look that up. But somebody yelled out while they were watching, or I got your energy. Let's know that much. So if you said Misty Blue, or you were thinking Misty Blue, which is Monica's remake of the song Silly, I got you covered, sis. I do feel like it was a feminine energy, though. So what should the divine feminines do, Spirit? Oh, shit. This is just backing up the readings I had earlier today. Please go and watch the readings I had earlier today. I know they may be a bit long, but there's a lot of information in there that can really help you get through this It's an emotional time. I can feel it. At the bottom of the deck is deep knowing, because you both know that what you feel between the two of you is not anything that you've ever felt before with anyone else. And I keep knocking at that door because I'm trying to get that insight in there. If you're in between whether or not this was real, whether or not this is my person, you've never felt like this before. You've never opened up like this before. You've never even thought about probably even getting married before. What's under your hard work is paying off. I don't know what that is, trying to peek out. Don't let your pride get in the way, and that's on both sides. Don't get hot. I'm hearing hotheads. If you both have that, don't get hot-headed, okay? Let's say, listen, let's bring that peace. Bring that peace. I'm here. Bring that peace to the forefront before you go into this. But what the divine feminine should do is co-create. And I said this in the last. This is egg. This is about birthing new beginnings, new ideas, new things. And what is that? That's the owl. That's wisdom. And then you have the cheetah, fierceness, being fierce, like fearless and fierce about the way you're going about co-creating this life that you know that you deserve. Wow. There goes your divine masculine, though. Still in your energy. So if you're wondering, yes, it is your divine masculine, still in your energy, still holding on to you, and go the distance. I will read it the way that it's supposed to be read. Thank you, Spirit. I'm not just going to go off on a tangent, because that's not what we do around here. Spirit is asking you to co-create and to go the distance with this divine masculine. But as long as they're going to keep going round and round in a circle, then you need to move forward and jump into, I'm hearing the tulip. So get it as it's coming. Okay, let me rewind it. Thank you, Spirit. They're saying you're talking too fast. So the first and foremost thing is you are supposed to co-create with this divine masculine and go the distance. Okay, you already know that. Deep knowing. You already know that this is your divine path. But if this divine masculine is going to keep taking this thing around and around in a circle, keep handing it over to Spirit and asking for Spirit's guidance. But I'm feeling something about then you need to become your own masculine, meaning, let me go ahead and stop you before you like, yeah, because I'm cool by myself. We're not. No female is, no male is. We're brought here to come into union at the end of the day. You're not okay by yourself. Okay? You're not going to be okay by yourself. Not forever. Anyone that you know that's single and has been single all their life, that's not how that works. You're not supposed to live your life alone, okay? It's about you taking charge of the situation in a non-karmic, narcissistic way. Okay, you don't want me. You don't want to come into union. I understand. Love and light and blessings to you. If it happens to come back around and we have to come back together in union, I'll entertain it at that time. But right now, I need to go the distance for what I know that I need to do for me and my family and my loved ones and the life that I want, the lifestyle that I want. So there's something about that two-way street. You need to keep yourself open for this, divine feminines, okay? Treasure island below that, and then building blocks. Exactly. So keep building. There is a treasure for you, whether it's with this person or without this person. But at the end of the day, if you harbor old negativity to this person, then you're just anchoring yourself down in a lot of negative. You get what I'm saying? You're anchoring yourself down from being able to ascend, to move on, to move forward, to become wiser. If this person decides that they don't want to make that message, they don't want to walk into this blessed union, they want to keep going round and round in circles, that's fine. But you sending negativity is going to have that bounce right back to you. And that's what they don't want. Be open to this union, because this is your union. This is your person. But if this person wants to keep taking you around and around, Spirit's not saying, oh, okay, well then just keep on letting them play. They're saying, okay, you step up and say, okay, well, I'm still going to cross the finish line. I'm going to learn my lessons. I'm going to heal myself. I'm going to do what I need to do. I'm going to, whatever, meditate, whatever it may be. Okay. I'm just going to get some of the, what the fuck? Courtship. I'm sorry. My little hands. Great fortune. So let me tell you, meditating over the cards, trying to figure out where Spirit's taking me, what decks I need to pull out. And I'm telling you, I keep just getting lovers, wedding, and courtship. And there goes the lovers and official person. So let's just get the cards out here and get some more clarity on the board. So Divine, why are you pressing for this? What the hell? Occupation. One more card. Why are you pressing for this union, Spirit? Poverty. Bottom of the deck. Family room. Yep. Because you're no longer supposed to. You see, this is a little orphan child. You may have, and again, at no time am I looking to trigger you at all, okay? I have people from a million different facets of life. I do not pick on anyone, okay? That's not my thing. That's not why I'm here. Poverty. You may feel orphaned. You may have been an orphan. You may not have a lot of family. You may be connecting to someone, so one or the other, even the man or the woman, doesn't have like a family. You get what I'm saying? And this is something that I feel like they have to work at. And maybe they've never had to work at it before because they've never had a family. You get what I'm saying? If you are in a big family, you know it takes time to, once you become an adult and you have your own thoughts and your own mind, yeah, it is a little bit of a work to bring a family together. But some people don't understand that because they didn't have that. Maybe they grew up in a community of chaos and conflict. You get what I'm saying? Divine masculines, what should they do? Can I have 2 cards to clarify this further, Spirit? 2 cards, please. Thank you. Wow. Wow. And that family room is back again. Bad health. So right about now, somebody could be in some bad health, whether that be mental, emotional, physical, or spiritual. I'm hearing there's definitely something about you going around and round. So I don't know if you're having, I'm hearing rounds and rounds of chemo. So, oh my God, my heart goes out to you if you are in that situation. There's also distant horizons and child. I'm not sure if I've ever spoken about this before, but I do feel like there are a lot of children that need to be birthed from these twin flame unions. These children are going to be like starseed children. Someone just yelled Virgo, so there might be a Virgo child that was supposed to be born into this union as well. There might be a child that has already been born into this situation. Mature man, gift, courtship, and house. Right, exactly. Mature man, gift, courtship, and house. And then at the bottom of the deck, the family room. Someone definitely wants the courtship. They want the house. They want to make this. Ooh, why are there 2 men? Main male and mature male. Now, I will say there has been some energy of people playing around with same sex on the side of this union. Again, I'm not here to judge nobody nowhere. Let's move forward. Divine feminines, what should they do? Thank you, Spirit. May I have one more card, please? What should the divine feminines do? Divine feminines, one more card to clarify. Okay, I want a true jumper, even though that said toil and labor. No, I don't think you're supposed to be toiling and laboring at this situation, right? Exactly, like I said, thoughts at the bottom of the deck. I feel like both of you are both thinking, what is this? What is it supposed to be? And main female, because I asked about the divine feminines, right? Walk your pathway. It was already clear to me before we even got these out here. No matter what, whether this pathway leads you to this person or this pathway leads you to your abundance by yourself, not by yourself, but without them. Let's say it that way. There's a pathway. They're definitely in your thoughts. Get some tarot down, some angel wisdom tarot. So trying to keep it as connected to the divine as possible so I can get as clear as possible. All right. So much clarity for you guys that I just feel it. I feel like everyone is just in a tizzy right now. Oh my gosh. And I just want to reach out and hug y'all, give y'all some more information, do what I can. Do what I can, babies. Why is the divine pressing for this union? Why are you pressing for this union? Look at these cards. Okay, thank you. 3 of Cups. Right. Engagements. Joyful announcements like engagements, weddings, pregnancy, and graduation, because this is supposed to be going somewhere. King of Wands. Leadership role. Keeping your eye on the big picture. Stepping into the spotlight. Exactly. Ace of Wands, an amazing opportunity. Be bold, be courageous, do what you're passionate about. And then the Princess of Pentacles. An excellent opportunity presents itself. A new area of study. You are supposed to be learning your person, by the way, okay? It does not come in a complete package already sealed and done. Twin flames need to be triggered. They need to learn about each other. They need to learn about themselves in this union. You learn about yourself by also learning about your twin. It's called the mirror effect. They do things that you don't like because it's within you that you also need to heal that space, okay? Death card. Wow. Death card. So transformation to the 10 of Pentacles, to the Hermit, to the 3 of Wands, to the 6 of Cups, 7. This is supposed to happen. A tower happened when you thought that... So somebody, if you keep hearing about somebody investing something, somebody tried to either invest in a person, they invested in a business, they invested on something, not their empress, okay? And that situation, I don't feel like it worked out the way that they wanted to. And that's why they had to take a step back to see, planning for the long term, exactly, to see what steps they should take next. And they're starting to reflect back on their union, their 6 of Cups, their past history with their empress. And how much conflict they gave to someone who was very intuitive. They want to come rushing in, but for some reason right now they're taking a rest, and I think they're just thinking and dreaming about this 10 of Cups, wanting this union to come together. So that's what Spirit has for you. Something came to a close that you invested in, someone invested in. Take it as it resonates, because that wasn't your path. I'm also hearing that when it sparked, you should have, what is that? What is that? They're showing me something, like when you spark a match and first it flames and it starts to go a little, but if you don't run with it, as long as you hold on, wait, it'll start to burn more. It was like you ran with something way too damn quick. Like you got a spark of something. Someone sparked your interest. Someone sparked your pockets. Someone sparked a business plan. Someone sparked a new idea. Someone sparked, I'm hearing, I don't know, popping pussy on a handstand, whatever that means for you. I swear, y'all be some of the stuff that comes through, I be cracking up. Whatever it was, something sparked and you ran with it and the flame went out. And I'm hearing it looked similar to the flame I had. So why would you go after another flame when you already had your twin flame? Oh, thank you, Spirit. Bring that all the way together. It's like a match. Somebody sparked something and it caught your attention and you ran with it. And then you looked at the match and was like, oh shit, it's out. And you turned around to try to find that other light, and now you're standing in this darkness because you done ran away from that flame that was standing right next to you to run off for a match. Again, that match could have been a person. It could have been a new activity. It could have been a new venture. You could have moved all the way. You could have just moved from where you were completely. I'm here because I'm looking at the word travel. You could have moved completely away from this person. All right. What the divine masculine should do, Spirit. Clarify this further. 3 cards, please. Right. One more card, please, Spirit. Divine masculine. What should they do? One more card. One more card, please, Spirit. Thank you. Yeah. 5 Five of Swords, an unwise choice. Avoid people who lack integrity. What did I just say? And now I'm getting, this looks like a club to me. So if you started hanging out, going to the strip club, 10 of Cups behind that. Wow. So the Knight of Swords. Choose intellectual responses to challenges rather than emotional. Sudden or unexpected changes. Review your options carefully. Wise counselor. Compare traditional methods and new ideas to see which is best for you. Again, you're still wondering which way to go. And it's towards your 10 of Pentacles. The one that you know that you want financial security for yourself and your family, honoring traditions, pride in the family tree, passing on knowledge. At the bottom of the deck, the Five of Swords. So being deceitful to your 10 of Cups, not being strong enough to Jesus. Okay. Justice at the bottom of the deck. Thank you, Spirit. Being impartial and stand up for what you believe. Try to see all sides of the situation. You will win if your position is one of integrity. Five of Swords is an unwise choice for your 10 of Cups that you walked away from. You weren't putting towards the right strength to work on this situation. Somebody might have came in and offered you a very small cup. And it might have been someone from your past or someone who, I'm just feeling like maybe you wanted to help them out, or I don't know. Something about doing good, or something about connecting with this person would be a good look. It would have been a good look for you. Is that what I'm hearing? I don't know. Borrowing wisely, paying off a debt, sharing your wealth with others that are less fortunate. So something about that. And then putting yourself in an eight of Swords situation over the one that you really love. And then standing off from, again, still not wanting to work on this. Baby. Decisive, focused, driven. Okay? Making the right decisions. Passing on the right knowledge. Making decisions of integrity, seeing all sides of a situation, even when it comes to this child's mother, who you may have given a child to, who you may have impregnated. Okay, yeah, you see her side of the situation, but do you see your empresses? Because I feel like there's this one-sided, you're looking emotionally, there's like you're putting all emotion and no logic. You're only looking at one side of the situation and not the other. What should the Divine Feminines do? 3 cards, please, Spirit. Queen of Swords, you might have a Queen of Swords. We also have the King of Wands, so it might be an Aries, Leo, or Sag. It may be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, the females. One more card, please, Spirit. The Justice is also down here, so it may be a Libra. And there goes your counterpart, your Queen of Wands. Queen of Swords. Wow, you view her like this. You like looking at her, staring at her. You enjoy her. She must have one heck of a shape. You either like looking at her from the side so that you can see the back end, or you like looking at her from the front so you can see the Coca-Cola. You like looking at her face because of the way her face looks. There's something about staring at her in a certain position. Maybe I'm also getting laying down on the bed because I'm getting a very silhouette type of look as well. Brilliant, experienced, humorous, judgmental, releasing situations or people that no longer serve you, seeing the humor in difficult situations, and focusing on career, divorced or unmarried individuals. Exactly. These queens, these Divine Feminines, whether you are a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius or not, you're in this energy right now, Divine Feminine. You're ready to say, okay, you got it. You got it, bruh. I'm going to go ahead and let you do what you need to do over there. I'm going to go ahead and get these coins together. I'm going to go ahead and I'm hearing congratulations. So congratulations. You've recently got a job, a promotion, a raise, a bonus. I'm hearing a part-time job. I'm hearing LLC. I'm hearing tax ID number. So some of you are starting businesses. Y'all are really putting yourselves in a position where you're going to utilize this energy the best way possible, right? Let's do it. Hermit card. You better. Time spent in peaceful meditation, seeking out or becoming a spiritual mentor, self-discovery. You are also discovering who you are in spirit and who spirit is asking you to be. I'm hearing that you're reaching the calling. So some of you also maybe also opening up to divination in some way, shape, or form, because we also have the Queen of Cups, who we know has psychic abilities, caring for others, but forgetting to take care of yourself. So also take a step back. I know you have a lot going on and you want to be able to complete. I'm hearing complete it. So if you're someone who's not used to completing a lot of things, you really want to. It's still about taking care of yourself, okay? A deep love of family and friends and following your heart. Your heart may still also be with this person as well. And then, of course, at the bottom of the deck, there's nothing that you can't do. Never underestimate your ability to make your dreams come true. So go the distance, go that pathway. You know what I mean? You are a loving and caring and compassionate person. I'm not saying that you masculines or not. I'm not here to berate one side or the other. I'm just reading the cards and giving you the information that's necessary. There's definitely something about you divine masculines that is something that is so beautiful that you're supposed to be a wise counselor. You're supposed to be someone to be teaching traditions. I'm hearing new, that's what you were trying to get out. New traditions. Teaching new traditions. Sending down real healing to the next. I'm also hearing young men. There's something about you wanting to give young men maybe something you didn't have, a shoulder to cry on. Like I'm hearing coddling. Okay, so coddling can be a couple different things. I don't think coddling to the point of debilitating, but coddling like it's okay to cry, it's okay to feel, it's okay to love. It's okay, young man. Like you have to be able to. It's something about you being like a child mentor or something like that. Something more that you want to give back to the young men. And it doesn't have to be black, Hispanic, Latino, Indian. I don't care where you come from. Mars. I don't care. Pluto. I don't care. Something about you giving back to young men. Because young men are so agitated or something about them always having a chip on their shoulder. It's like, damn, if we just taught them better, if we taught them that it was okay to love, it was okay to forgive. You know, I wish I would have known that. But at the same time, it's like, well, how much of it are you putting into practice right now at the same time, okay? Spirit is saying, ask that question of yourself. The feminines as well. How much of your time is given to meditating, to healing yourself, to slowing yourself down and really making a firm foundation and a plan before moving forward with certain things, or procrastination, okay? Again, I'm not here to berate anybody. Everybody got something to learn. As long as you open your eyes, you are here to learn something, understand? Gotcha. Moving on. Let's get some more clarity on the board, and then we'll get you some spiritual guidance, because that's what this particular reading was really about. It's for spirit to speak. I love getting your energies, the collective's energies, but sometimes it's like, okay, spirit needs to put their foot down. And those two readings this morning, spirit was really telling me, put your foot down. So I don't mean to talk to y'all in a way, but I mean to talk to y'all in a way. Okay. Why is the divine present for this union? May I have? Okay, that will just okay. All right. I was trying to put it back. They wouldn't let me. The first one out is clock. Take time, needs time, time to heal. Keys on a ring. Too many options, decisions being strung along. And that, what? We got to bring a death to that. Can't be stringing along nobody is in a divine connection. You're supposed to be what? The dragonfly. Be lighthearted, finding out things come to the light, adapt, heal, and change. What should a divine masculines do, Spirit? Divine masculines, what should they do? Thank you. 2 more cards, please. All of that? Okay. Bottom of the deck is soulmates. Are you the runner? Please don't sing the song Runner or Track Star or whatever the hell. I'm over it. Excuse me. Running because you're mirroring. They're triggering you right now. Mirroring each other. Self-image relationship. Reflecting our wounds. So yeah, this situation, this person has now triggered you. And now you're running. We also have coffee cup. Meeting, conversing, saving the moment, feeling uplifted, friendship, abundance. Keep a positive mindset, manifest exactly what you want, gratitude and bliss. Heart with the key. Welcoming love, meeting the one, opening your heart, getting together perfect, and girl talk. Time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, and having fun. That may be. So they're telling me remember we talked about, I'm like, why is all this here? So they must be, maybe they're in a good space. All this is underlined. This is what you show. This is what you're showing to people. Oh, I'm good. I'm abundant. I'm great. Telling all your boys I'm fine. And then you go home, and at some point in time, you understand that you're mirroring this person. And maybe you have moved on. Maybe you are in an abundant space. Maybe you did find someone that you find love with. Maybe you did find a soulmate, but your soulmate is not your twin flame. Understand? That's who you're running from. And what should the divine feminines do, Spirit? What should the divine feminines do? Thank you. Thank you. One more card, please, Spirit. Okay. Well. Bottom of the deck is healthy choices, making healthy choices. In love and in life, self-love, self-care, being happier. What came out is the mask. Not showing true feelings. Some of you divine feminines might not be showing that you really love this person, pretending, hiding. But I don't know. Relationship evolving, the butterfly. And you also got date. So, I'm going to be honest. I think you're trying to mask the hurt. And that's what I feel. You're trying to mask the hurt. But you're moving on. Because, and then I say something about a caterpillar earlier. You're moving on. Healing the inner child. Growth. Evolving to the next phase. And being open to still dating. Thank you, Spirit. I'll get one more. All right. Look. Palm tree and cassette. Exactly. And then seduction at the bottom of the deck. Cassette is outdated thinking. Conditioning, replaying things over and over in your head. That might be the mask that you have on, is that you're still replaying the old things of this situation. But what do you want? The palm tree. You want stability. You want security. You want growth. You want someone who's going to stick with the endurance of this situation. So no, I don't. Just stay connected and inspire and passion. Wow. Spirit doesn't want y'all to disconnect, but I think someone, and I'm also getting the grass is not greener. So if you're running and you're running towards this situation, by all means, but I don't know if it's going to pay out. But I know the divine feminines are quite tired of it, and the divine masculines, you're running from it. And you may be running from all of this. Because someone is maybe because you're having too much fun, you're running away from this. Listen, one card for the divine masculines, one card for the divine feminines, and then the bottom of the deck will be the union card. Okay, union card is caregiver. We are with you, and Spirit has its own way of recognizing the care and love you provide to others, especially at the end of their lives. Just as you received care and love at the start of your life, caregivers often focus all their attention on their loved ones and often neglect their own concerns and well-being in the process. So this goes for both of you. If you're, and I think we already discussed that for the divine feminines about giving back to self. So divine masculines as well, because you had the child card and the family room came up. It's about giving to your connection here. So if you are, maybe you take care of a lot of people. Maybe you are the financially secure person, something like that. It's like, okay, well, now that you've taken care of your family for X amount of years, it's time for you to now grow your own family. I have listen for the divine masculines. You have to be willing to listen if you want to really understand, okay, someone. You have to be willing to listen if you really want to understand someone. Now is not the time to be offering advice, but to be a compassionate listener. To listen fully and intently means to pay attention, not to what is just being said, but to what lies beneath the words. And I keep feeling that beneath. This is beneath energy. I don't know. Dream talk for the divine feminines. Your subconscious constantly and subtly speaks through your dreams. It's just one of the many ways in which your soul and those here in the spirit world can reach out and communicate with you through signs, symbols, and messages and more. And lastly, I'm going to give you each one at, throat chakra and sacred, throat chakra at the bottom of the deck and sacred space. I'm also hearing respective corners, so maybe you both need to go on your respective corners until you could really have this conversation. But divine masculines, I feel kind of strongly that it's you that needs to talk, that needs to open up. I mean, talk and make the connection, like open up the airways, text someone, hey, just want to know, can we talk? But then once you say that, like, listen. Okay. Divine masculines, please. What's their highest affirmation? Thank you. Okay, 2. Alrighty. One more. Divine masculines. Okay. That's okay. That's fine. Divine feminines, can I have 2 cards, please? And we'll close it. Thank you. One more. The divine feminines. Thank you. Bottom of the deck. Wow. We started with the moon, right? Moon goddess. I am in harmonious flow with the moon's phase, energies and phases of life. Thank you. So definitely make sure you're paying attention to the moon phases, putting out, letting go when you need to let go of things during appropriate moon cycles, and then, of course, soaking up what you need. So affirmations for the divine masculine. Earth elemental. I gratefully accept the abundance the earth bestows upon me. Movement meditation. I celebrate and honor my physical body through dance and movement. And then sacral chakra, which is also in that same root, sacral solar plexus energy. I feel comfortable in my own body and I'm sensitive to other people's needs. Just saying. Oh yes, I love that. So we have nature spirit. I respect all of nature's elemental beings and help preserve life on earth. And then what did we say? Take care of yourself at days and rest. I find peace in nature and rest my body and mind in order to connect with spirit. So I hope that this helped you, give you some clarity, some understanding of what you're going through right now in your divine twin flame connection. Thank you again for stopping by. Please like the video. Leave me some comments or suggestions if you're looking for a personal reading. The information is below. Peace, prosperity, protection, and paradise to you and your loved ones. Namaste.